Women for Change, the nonprofit organization that advocates for the constitutional rights of women and children in South Africa, recently made a post in support of Tebogo Thlobejane, and they wrote, Women for Change stands with Tebogo Thlobejane and every woman who has faced threats, violence, and attempted silencing at the hands of a powerful man. They continue to say, Women for Change stands unwavering with Tebogo and with every woman who has been targeted, silenced, or blamed for the violence inflicted upon them. Her story is a devastating reminder that no woman is truly safe, not even those in spotlight, with platforms and public presence. When abusers have money, influence, and powerful connections, they too often evade accountability, while survivors are left to pick up the pieces in fear and isolation. But we refuse to stay silent. We refuse to let power protect predators. Um, they they said today marks a critical moment in the fight for justice as Vusimuzi Matlala once again appeared in the Alexander Magistrates Court. He faces multiple serious charges related to a violent, premeditated assassination attempt targeting actress and businesswoman Tebogo Thlobejane, a woman who has shown unbreakable courage in the face of trauma, violence, and public scrutiny. In October 2023, Thobejanes' car was attacked by unknown gunmen while she was traveling on the N1 near Sandton with a friend and their driver. The assailants pulled up next to their vehicle and opened fire, leaving her friend fighting for her life in the hospital over a month. While Tebogo escaped the attack, her friend continues to suffer, struggling to walk and with limited feeling in their leg. The assassination attempt was not random. Tebogo had long reported threats and expressed fear for her safety. After ending a toxic and controlling relationship with Matlala, authorities believe that the attack was a calculated and deliberate effort to silence her. After the shooting, rather than receiving protection and public support, Tebogo was forced into hiding and decided to leave South Africa. She faced a horrifying wave of online bullying, victim blaming, and media harassment, all while trying to recover from the trauma of nearly being killed. Instead of rallying behind a survivor, many questioned her truth, made cruel jokes, and reduced her story to gossip and speculation. For many women in South Africa, this is all too familiar. Speaking up comes with punishment. But Tebogo never stopped demanding justice, not just for herself, but for every woman who has been silenced by violence and power. Tebogo is not just a public figure, she's a survivor, a mother, a woman who nearly lost her life to gender based violence and who has been forced to endure the cruelty of both physical trauma and public scrutiny. Vusimuzi Matlala, 49, is a businessman and has long been surrounded by controversy. He is accused of being deeply connected to a broader web of organized crime, fraud, and corruption within law enforcement. He was previously implicated in a 360 million SAPS health contract fraud, with mounting evidence suggesting his company was irregularly awarded the contract. More disturbingly, just days ago, KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi publicly stated that Matlala is linked to a dangerous crime syndicate and alleged ties to Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, allegations that the minister has strongly denied, yet the implication of high-level connections only deepens fear about how long Vusimuzi operated with impunity. Vusimuzi is currently being held in the CMEX unit of Kosimampuru Correctional Center. Just a couple of days ago, a mobile phone was discovered in his cell during a raid, indicating he may have continued to orchestrate further threats from behind bars. This horrific incident in October, they wrote 2024, but it was October 2023, was an execution-style hit carefully planned and carried out to murder and silence Tebogo. Before the attack, Tebogo had reported repeated threats and incident of harassment after ending her relationship with Vusimuzi. She had confided in friends that she no longer felt safe and that she feared she was being followed. But like so many women, her fears were not taken seriously enough until it was almost too late. Vusimuzi was only arrested in May 2025 and was charged with attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and money laundering. Vusimuzi has access to resources and networks and connections who allegedly used those tools to try to end Tebogo's life. But she loves and now is speaking not just for herself, but for every woman who has had her life threatened by a man who believes power gives gives him the right to kill. Down in the comment section, Tebogo Thobejane commented, "We are not safe." And there's a comment that says, "Justice for her friend, please. She seems to be suffering so much more, and yet she remains nameless. That man and his cruel associates deserve the worst karma." Tebogo commented under that comment section, entered that under that comment to say, "To be honest, she is scared. Not everyone is brave." Another comment says, "Can we address the fact that there is Tebogo's friend who is now disabled from this attempted hit? Also, it is stated that Matlala's wife is the one who orchestrated the hit on Thobejane." This is the cruel truth that there is someone who is sitting with facing a difficulty after this attack, and she just remains nameless. We pray that justice is served for both the women and everyone who has suffered the hands of Vusimuzi Cat Matlala. Please write your thoughts down in the comment section. If you've had your life threatened, if you felt fearful, and you've felt hopeless, please share your story with us down in the comment section. Tell us your experiences, tell us your fears, and let's keep supporting each other and not mocking one another, because they were faced scrutiny. She was mocked, she was made to feel like she's an attention seeker. There was I could say, a campaign out to discredit her by very popular figures when she expressed her fear, when she was telling us that her life might be in danger. And in hindsight, we actually did not really know how, at what scale that was happening. Please don't forget to like the comments, the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and be safe. Take care of yourself. If you're in a relationship and at any point you realize that your life is it's not safe or it's in danger, get out, report to authorities, make it known. Speak even when it seems like nobody is listening, because there was a time when it seemed like nobody was listening to Tebogo. Speak. Just keep on speaking. See you in the next video. Be safe. Bye.